Welcome back to the second part of employment separation. I'm your business advisor, Sheila Kariuki. In this series, I'll be speaking to employers who are seeking to separate from their employees. I started by defining what employment separation is, and I said that it's a softer terminology for defining the process of exiting your employees. This process can be initiated by either you, the employer, or the employee. This process is not always a comfortable process, and sometimes may cause some discomfort, some friction between yourself and your employees. If you as an employer choose to separate from your employees, it could be for reasons that are due to either downsizing, and therefore you need to retrench, or it could be because your employee is not performing, so you need to let go of them, or it could be the contract has come to an end. So there are various reasons that would cause you to separate from your employee. But whatever the reason is, please follow the law when separating with your employee. The law is very clear on how to separate with your employee for various reasons, including sickness. How do you handle an employee who has been unwell for a long period of time? What is important for an employer is that you are humane in how you separate with your employees. We have come across situations where employers have suddenly let go of employees who were not prepared to leave employment, some of whom have worked for over 30 years with that particular employer. And therefore, you can imagine that their identity is entwined with the employers. Some of them even are nicknamed after the place in which they work. And therefore, for them to separate suddenly causes some turmoil within them. And therefore, as employers, it is recommended that you prepare your employees for separation. The process of preparing your employees for separation is well outlined, and part of it is providing counseling services for them prior to separation. The notice periods are also outlined in the law. So please follow the law, but most importantly, be humane in how you separate from your employee. Also ensure that when you separate with your employees, you pay them their dues as you separate. Do not delay the payment of their final dues, because this protracts the pain of separation. As you separate with your employees, remember that there are those who will be left in your employment, some of whom have worked with the employees who are leaving for many years and have formed a relationship. And so they too will be affected by the separation. Rarely do employers think about the employees who are being left behind. They too get traumatized by the process of separation. So provide for them counseling services, provide for them support services, because they are the ones who will continue with your business once the employees who are leaving have left. If you as an employer need to separate with your employees, if you are going through a process where you have separated and need to support those who have been left behind, please feel free to get in touch with us, and we'll be happy to support you in that process. I'm your business advisor, Sheila Kariuki.